the end of wet foot, dry foot, causing confusion and anxiety here in South Florida, and much of the same in other places where Cubans are trying to escape the Castro regime, like this holding center in Panama City, Panama.
Eugenia Diaz Hernandez is being held at the Caritas Center. She is a member of the Ladies in White. She says many will go on with their journey to the U.S., while others will wait to see what happens. Hernandez says Panama is not granting work permits, so unless they can get to the States, there's not much hope. This woman is also stuck in Panama. She says her family has no money and therefore no way to continue their journey. Please, President Obama, she says, Donald Trump is about to start his term. At the very least, support us because we do not want to go back to Cuba. I'm not going back to Cuba, she says. And then there's this woman. All we want, she says, is to reach the U.S. in order to work, to have freedom, to prosper, to not be humiliated. She says Cubans are not afraid of work. But then she speaks to the concerns that some have expressed about some migrants who come here merely for the American safety net. We do not want the benefits, she says, but if we get them, we'll be thankful because all one is given, one likes. Meanwhile, at the U.S. Embassy in Havana, longer than usual lines for Cubans looking to apply for visas to get to the U.S. The lines are longer as Cubans who may have been planning to risk their lives on rickety boats in the Florida Straits now realize this more conventional route is their best bet, even with the waits. A 10-year-old student telling a reporter the process has been really hard for her and her family because they've had to come to the embassy many times. Today, she says, they got their visa.
Ending wet foot, dry foot is something the Cuban government has been pushing for, though some analysts are predicting it could also force unhappy Cubans on the island to confront their future at home, which may not be great in the long term for the Castro regime.